Welcome back, everyone. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about how to turn your visitors into subscribers using opt-ins and lead magnets. So let's hop on over here. This is the landing page for my blog. So when you go to girlbossesrock.com, this is what comes up. So most new bloggers kind of get funneled into the subscribe to my blog, and that's the only way I can get their email. So the very first one I have here is just it puts a different twist on the words used. Instead of subscribe to my newsletter, subscribe to my email list, make it sound a little more enticing. Get on the list, get business tools and entrepreneur resources right to your inbox along with some other goodies. You can say whatever you want here, but try to stay away from the word subscribe because that seems kind of final and people just really don't like to subscribe to things. But if you don't make it sound like they're really giving up anything, they're more likely to give you their email. Other things you can do, all of these things I have here, this start a blog, well, not start a blog, but this affiliate programs, this one here, and I think I just changed this one as well. All of these can be turned into opt-ins as well. So instead of just linking these images to the website or to, the course or whatever it is that, you're wanting them to end up on, you can actually create those pop-up boxes or landing page or whatever, and then link it to that URL. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. And that way, before I give them access to the top affiliate programs, they're going to give me their email address. But I don't make it like a big thing. It's just click here, get on the list, and it pops up a box for them to enter their email and done. It was that simple. Another idea, let me scroll down here. I actually have another one, Get Your Girl Boss Tools, more about my blogger's resource library. This right here, Profitable Bloggers Toolbox. This is actually the doorway to my entire library of resources. But when you click on it, it doesn't go right to the toolbox. It actually goes to a landing page that I created to tell them what all they're going to get. And all they have to do is give me their name and email. Bam. Once they hit, I need these tools, the thing that will pop up, the response page, will have the link to actually get inside it along with the password. So these are all really simple ways that you can start getting the email addresses from your visitors. Just, again, not making it so obvious that you're asking them to subscribe to something. So let's go into one of these posts here. So I actually use a combination of MailerLite. MailerLite's my email program, but I also use what's called Opt-in Monster, and the links for those are in the tutorial, in the lesson. Here is one of the ones created from Opt-in Monster. You're just able to make them really pretty. You can add images to it, dress it up, make it match your theme and layout of your blog or whatever. I have another one where, let me see here. I actually use the box straight from MailerLite, and it's not very pretty, but this was actually one of my earlier blog posts, and I didn't know about Opt-in Monster at the time. And so I simply use it, just change the color of it. So for those of you familiar with MailerLite, you know what this is. But it doesn't say subscribe to anything. It just says, this is for them to get access to one of my Tailwind tribes when they're just starting out with their pinning. And so, it's just saying, hey, join my tribe. It's not saying subscribe. It's not saying, give me your email or anything like that. It just has the email box on there and saying, let me in. So it's just really kind of a play on words. All right, so that's that. All right, so let's go over here in MailerLite and most of your email programs. ConvertKit has some really great ones as well. And actually, I think ConvertKit is able to do a little more than what MailerLite can do. But these forms that you create, you can do embedded forms, and that's like the one that I showed you there for joining my tribe. That's an embed form. But you can also do landing pages, pop-ups. I actually highly recommend against pop-ups. Pop-ups can be a little annoying, or actually a lot annoying, especially for someone on a mobile device if it just keeps popping up. So if you're going to use them sparingly. But I see more conversions, meaning more people providing their emails from the landing pages and the forms that are embedded within the blog post itself. So here is, let's see, let's go over here to embed forms. And I have different ones. A couple of them are in sidebars. This one, I haven't had any conversions. I actually just added this one to a Pinterest pin is what I actually added this to. So I didn't worry about the coloring or anything on it. It just gets your free stock photos. And then you can also see, here's where I created the landing page for my, I have two blogs. That's why you see two different versions of that. I wanted to track how many were coming from each blog. So this is the landing page that I showed you a minute ago. And there's templates already in here that you can adjust. You know, these are my stock images that I uploaded and changed the color to match my blog theme. So this is just a better way than just giving them a box to enter their email, especially if you're offering something really great. You know, this is like really telling them, hey, when you give me your email, you're going to get access to all of this great stuff. I'm not selling them anything. This is free access to my list of resources. So with Opt-in Monster, I'll just show you really quick. It actually provides you a plugin so you can do it right from your dashboard. So these are ones that I have live right now. I have this one here on some of my posts. Just to connect with me and my members only goodies, you know, and stretching your words a little, not outright lying, of course, but, you know, making things sound really, really great. Members only goodies, you know, that's not a lie. I do send my email list things that I don't put on my blog. And so you don't have to say what those goodies are. I also do a lot of free giveaways and contests throughout the year. And the only way to find out about them is if you're on my email list. So just a little play with words, you know, depending on what your niche is and what kind of things you can give to them. Downloadable templates, calendars, meal planners if you're a parenting blogger, a list of books to read, a list of podcasts. I think someone, another blogger I was talking to, she does flashcards. You know, if you're doing homeschooling, the lesson plans and things like that. I mean, just think of what kind of stuff your audience would want to have and turn those into opt-ins. You know, it's really easy to say you can give all this stuff away for free, and you are giving it away for free, but the buy-in is giving them, or them giving you their email address. So don't be afraid to put a lock on some of the doors to things that you offer on your blog, and in order to get in, they just have to put their email address in. So that's one of them from Opt-in Monster. I have, let's see what this one is. It's been a while since I updated these. So this one is just, you know, kind of stuck in one of my blog posts that I'm talking about affiliate marketing. Very simple. Just says, hey, you want to up your game? Yes, I want access. When they click on it, it gives them the box to put their email. Bam. Now I have their email address. And now you might say, well, if they have to enter their email every time they want something from you, won't they have duplicates in your system? Actually, the mail programs like MailerLite and ConvertKit take care of that. So unless you have specific subscriber lists set up, if they're subscribing and you're sending all of the subscribers for this one thing to the same list, then if there's a duplicate entry, it will override it. So you won't have like, they won't be getting 3 emails from you basically. They can subscribe to as many things as they want that you offer, but they're still only going to get the 1 email from you, if that makes sense. So that's it. I just kind of wanted to go through these. Just remember, with your MailerLite and ConvertKit, you have the ability to do some very basic images. You can also use Canva. Actually, all of these little images here were created in Canva and then uploaded into this. And speaking of that, really quick, you have one of these down here. So this little image here, it's just an image, and when they click on it, it goes to my school where they can take this course. But you could turn these little images into an opt-in as well. Before sending them over to the school, I could make this, when they click on it, to where one of the pop-ups from MailerLite asking for their email comes up, and then when they submit it, then the response pop-up will show the URL to get into the school. So there's a lot of ways you can do it. You just really have to get out of the mind frame of subscribe to my blog, because that is like the worst sales pitch ever. And you know, you're probably doing that already and wondering why nobody is signing up. Well, that's why. We want something. What's in it for me? You need to provide them something, whether it's a tangible thing that they can download right then and there, or it's something that they can get access to and making it sound like nobody else has access to this thing. So that's it. I hope this was helpful. The links to the tools I used are in the lesson. So feel free, if you want to check any of those out, just click on them, and you can go to those pages and learn more about them.